Hello students, welcome to our first module of class 8 Civics, Social and Political Life 3, Chapter 9 Public Facilities. In this module, we will try to understand what are public facilities as well as about the role of the government. So let us begin. Public facilities. The government fulfills many responsibilities and provides different facilities to the citizens of the country for their proper development. These facilities are known as public facilities. Here, we will discuss the role of the government in making public facilities available, especially in the context of fundamental rights given in the Constitution. The idea of a welfare state is enshrined in the Indian Constitution, but economic prosperity is essential for social welfare, and for economic prosperity, a developed basic infrastructure is necessary. Now, infrastructure can be divided into two categories. First, social infrastructure, which consists of water supply, sanitation, health and housing, etc. Second, physical and basic infrastructure, in which electricity, transport and means of communication, etc. are included. Let us begin with public facilities and basic social infrastructure. First comes water. Water is the primary need of all living beings. Availability of safe drinking water is a key issue related to public facilities. We will discuss this issue in the context of the fundamental rights and government's responsibility for providing water for all. The Constitution of India recognizes the right to life under Article 21. No one can survive without water. Thus, availability of water is one of our fundamental rights. Everyone has a right to get sufficient quantity of water at a reasonable price. That is, a price that every family can afford. The High Courts as well as the Supreme Court have held that the right to safe drinking water is one of our fundamental rights. A shortfall in water supply adversely affects the lives of the people. The poor are the worst hit, as they can't afford to dig borewells or buy water from tankers or purchase bottled water. Hence, the government's role in providing clean water further increases. If we talk about safe drinking water, we understand the need and necessity of water. Therefore, water should be available in sufficient quantities and at a reasonable price. However, this question is how to get safe drinking water. The major pollutants threatening the purity of water are industrial effluents and sewage waste. Many kinds of poisonous chemicals and acids are being discharged into rivers by textile mills and industries. The Control of Pollution Act 1977 gave powers to the central and state government to take all necessary measures to improve the quality of water. But the government could not ensure safe drinking water for all. Those who can afford may buy bottled water, but the poor have no option but to drink contaminated water. The pollutants have a very dangerous effect on human life, plants and fish life. There is a high incidence of waterborne diseases among the poor in India, such as diarrhea, dysentery and cholera. A large number of Indians, most of them young children below the age of 5, reportedly die every day because of water-related diseases. Availability of safe drinking water will prevent us from falling victim to many diseases. Next comes sanitation. Besides safe drinking water, sanitation is a must in prevention of waterborne diseases. However, the sanitation coverage in India is even lower than that of water. Official figures for 2011 show that 87% of the households in India have access to drinking water and about 53% have access to sanitation. Now here sanitation means toilet facilities within the premises of residents. Once again, it is the poor both in the rural and urban areas who lack access to sanitation. Sulabh, a non-government organization, has been working for nearly 5 decades to address the problems of sanitation facing low-caste, low-income people in India. It has constructed more than 8,500 community toilet blocks and 1.5 million household toilets, giving access to sanitation to 20 million people. The majority of the users of Sulabh facilities are from the poor working class. Sulabh enters into contracts with municipalities or other local authorities to construct toilet blocks with government funds. Local authorities provide land and funds for setting up the services, whereas maintenance costs are sometimes financed through user charges. For example, ₹2 is charged for use of the latrines in the cities. Keeping in view the lack of sanitation facilities, the present government has taken up the initiative to construct toilets in every household as part of its Swachh Bharat Abhiyan. It also includes promotion of sanitation programs in the rural areas, cleaning streets, roads, and changing the infrastructure of the country to lead the country ahead. So now let us rewind what we have learned today. Public facilities are the facilities provided to the people by the government. They are important to sustain and lead a comfortable life. Things like electricity, public transport, schools and colleges, etc., which are necessary for survival, are known as public facilities. Public facilities are provided so that its benefit can be shared by many people. Let us see what you have grasped today. Here are some questions for you. Your question number 1 is, the main source of water for poor people is dash, and the options are A. Bottled water, B. Private borewell, C. Water tanker, or D. Municipal water. And the correct answer is D. Municipal water. Your second question is, borewell water is brackish and not used for dash, and their options are A. Toilets, B. Washing, C. Cooking and drinking purpose, or D. Gardening. And the correct answer is C. Cooking and drinking purpose. Your third question is, safe drinking water can prevent many water related diseases like, you have to mark the odd one out here. And the options are A. Diarrhea, B. Cholera, C. Dysentery, or D. Pneumonia. And the correct answer is D. Pneumonia. Remember, the rest three are waterborne diseases. It's practice time now, and here is some homework for you. Your question number 1 is, mention some public facilities essential for everyone. Your question number 2 is, write the names of some water related diseases. Your question number 3 is, what are public facilities? What are its important characteristics? The question number 4 is, write a paragraph describing the water supply situation in your area. In our next module, we will discuss about some more social infrastructure as well as the physical and economic infrastructure. Till then, take care of yourself, stay home, stay safe. Thank you.